Apparently, we are not allowed to have seizures on cam.
No, we're not allowed to have seizures on cam, even though I don't think we normally have them. Hi, I'm Martin.
Zach.
And this is Martin and Zach at the movies. I know we haven't posted in a while.
Yeah.
Not that we haven't seen movies, but we're going to cover the movies we've seen in the next episode. Right now, we're talking about what just happened. Well, by the time this is uploaded, what happened last night, but what we just watched was the Oscars.
Woo! Which we weren't even gonna watch.
No, we kind of just ended up at my apartment and flipping through channels like there's nothing else on. So we were just watching the Oscars, and we didn't even watch it all. We kind of came in.
No, it was like half. It was like halfway through.
We came in 4 documentaries. We came in at documentaries. Let me tell you, as far as Oscars go, like, we're normal people. We go, the Oscars are kind of a boring to watch. This was actually pretty good. It was funny. Seth MacFarlane had a lot of good jokes.
It's fun. It was how we would have made it.
Yeah, it's how we would have done the Oscars if we were ever given the opportunity to, host the Oscars.
That'll never happen.
Never. Maybe never.
No. Even if they called us and went, hey, you should do the Oscars, by the time we got to rehearsal, they'd be like, why did we let these jokers on here?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Very happy with the people who won.
Yep.
There's only one surprise in the entire thing that we watched.
Yeah.
That was Ang Lee, Best Director.
Yeah.
It was
weird. I think he won by default.
I think he did. I think he won because Ben Affleck wasn't nominated.
That would have been so funny. I thank Ben Affleck for this award.
For not being
nominated.
Seriously. I was expecting, like, Spielberg to win, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was my running option right in there. Like, I thought he was going to win. Best Actor, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Woo!
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
He did great as Lincoln, for real.
From what I've seen, we haven't actually seen Silver Linings Playbook yet, but Bradley Cooper would have been a great choice. Hugh Jackman or Denzel Washington. Any of those guys could have walked away with that award, and I thought
it was weird that Hugh Jackman didn't win. Like, if I had to put a top 2, like, overall,
it
would have been Hugh Jackman and
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
no, Hugh Jackman he did amazing in Les Mis.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Daniel Day-Lewis.
We can't pick, so it sucks.
No, we're not part of the Academy. Ben Affleck. Let me tell you, best acceptance speech of the night.
True.
Ben Affleck for the production of Argo.
Who let him talk?
I know, right? I know that music's gonna start playing. No, it's not. You just won Best Picture. They're gonna give you all the time you need.
For real.
And he realized that, like, towards the end of it.
Like, it was funny. He was like, okay, I'm gonna talk real fast, blah, 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 blah. And then, right about the time where he hit his quote of the night, he started to slow down. He was like, oh.
Quote of the night, I want to thank my wife, who I don't normally associate with.
It was something like, I wanna thank Los Angeles, and I wanna
Canada.
thank Canada, and I wanna thank Iran, and my wife, who I don't usually associate with Iran. And then he tried to cover it up.
Oh, yeah.
While his wife is sitting there going,
great picture of Jennifer Garner.
Oh my gosh, who let this idiot talk?
I loved as they cut around the crowd and you saw people who were clearly just seat fillers because there was no way they were nominated for any awards that night.
Nope.
Or were there for moral support for anyone that night. They were just there.
That would be a good thing, though. To be drug along just for moral support.
Yeah, maybe they were presenters earlier in the night before we started watching, but probably they were just seat fillers.
That's possible.
Just seat fillers.
That's what I would do if I went. I'd just be like, I'd just go around and say, you're not really here for anything, are you? Get out of my seat!
The chick from Twilight looked like she was drunk or high. She looked like she was not ready to go.
She always does.
She looked worse. Like, she honestly looked like you should not be on stage in front of a live camera right now. That's how bad she looked.
I just like that Seth kept saying that the whole time. Well, I don't know if he said it the whole night, but at least the whole time we were watching. He's like, that's why it's live.
Yep, you'd love to play that. Also, we might as well start the 2014 Oscars. We've been here so long. He did a good job. Seth MacFarlane was a very funny host.
I was surprised.
I was surprised
that he even that they even okayed him. Like, I was telling Martin this. I was like, I just imagine them sitting around going, we need a younger person to host the Oscars. Okay, Seth MacFarlane, people seem to like him. And then he went out for rehearsals and they went, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But he did a great job.
Yeah.
It
was great.
Seth was great. We're not a huge fan of like Family Guy and that stuff, but he was really funny. He was actually quite funny. Odell, not the best singing performance of the night. I thought the musical montage of like classic musical songs, I thought that was the best performance that we saw.
Yeah.
Of the night definitely came from that. I was actually in the can when Odell was singing because I knew Odell was about to sing. Yeah. So
it is pretty funny. I was like, you should see her dress. It's blinding me. You should see the dress.
Yeah. All in all, Oscars turned out quite nicely. Jennifer Lawrence took home Best Actress.
Yep.
For Silver Linings Playbook.
Yep. It was good.
It was good.
It was fun. I feel as if it would have been good to have an us watching the Oscars thing though.
Might have been.
Because we had some good ones. We had some good comments in there. It was great.
Just pointing out like. I loved Queen Latifah, like, jumping in front of Renee Zellweger there. The cast of Chicago was giving away a sound award, which I then had to define the difference between sound mixing, sound editing, and sound design.
It's copy and paste. That's the difference. No. Copy, paste, cut.
No, Zach, my favorite part was, what does the editor do? What does the film editor do? Oh, never mind. I got it. But yeah, so essentially, if you didn't watch it,
this is going to make no sense to you.
No sense. Richard Gere opened up the envelope, and he kind of looked at it, and then he offered it to Renee Zellweger to read. And as she was reading it to herself, Queen Latifah screamed it over the microphone.
It's pretty fantastic.
And then essentially, Queen Latifah didn't talk the rest of the time.
Oh, it was fantastic. Oh, man.
It's like, you're not allowed to talk anymore.
It was like she went backstage, and they went, your talking privileges have been revoked.
And you got to see Ted give out an award.
That was awesome.
That was really cool.
We were trying to figure out how it did it, because I doubt he made a robot.
Yeah. Plus, the thing was holding the envelope.
Yeah.
It was actually holding the envelope. At least it looked like it was a real envelope. It could have been all CG.
True.
But it looked good.
That would have made sense. That would have made sense, because he didn't have to pull the chair back every time.
Yeah, it made sense.
That was cool. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I'd accepted that.
It made sense that it was CG, but it was really cool to see.
There was just a lot of stuff that, in that whole thing, that I feel Seth MacFarlane went, I'm hosting this thing. I'm going to put whatever I want in
Yeah. I liked him and Mark Wahlberg's back and forth. That was kind of funny.
That was good. Although the cut to him doing the voice would have been...
It would have been. I would have thought it would have been hilarious if they cut to Seth MacFarlane actually doing Ted's voice on the other side of the stage.
Yeah.
But, all in all, Oscars, good show. If you didn't watch it, man, you probably should have. It was actually a really good Oscars.
It was good.
It was a good night. Good presenters.
If they keep doing it this way, I might actually watch.
Yeah, me and Zach we were in documentaries. I don't think we were directly in documentaries, but we were when the cast of the Avengers came on. That we just kind of flipped it there.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. and Sam Jackson kind of just went off on each other, and that's what I want to watch.
Great.
It was Sam Jackson. They had like 2 awards to give out, and they gave out the first one. We came in the middle of the first one, and then the second one, Sam Jackson and the nominees for this award. You missed a whole part. Junior just cuts in. The other 3 just stand there like they missed something, or not. We have nothing to say here.
Yeah, they just kept going back and forth for a good like 15 seconds.
And probably one of my favorite lines of the night was Samuel L. Jackson's. Like, Downey Jr.'s like, well, we need to honor them and respect these people who do this job. He's like, well, let's respect them by giving them the Tim Award.
It was pretty funny.
And then he's opening the envelope.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it. He's like, we're superheroes. We can't open an envelope.
We can't open an envelope.
It was a funny night. It
was fun.
You laughed at it, which was really good. It was light, and it made you want to keep watching.
Yeah.
So all in all, Oscars, it was worth watching. You should have watched it.
Worth watching.
I'm glad I watched it.
I'm glad I watched it with you.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to make fun of it. That's made it even better.
Man.
So next year, watch the Oscars with a friend.
Yeah. That is our tip. That is our tip for next year. Grab a friend. If you don't have a friend, grab a hobo.
Mm-hmm. Hobos are always easy to find.
Offer them like $1.
Maybe $1.50.
Okay.
They're homeless.
Okay. $1.50 and some bread.
I think we can go $10 on the homeless guy. Let's go $10. They're homeless.
He's getting bread. What do you want?
Oh, we're giving them $1.50 and bread? Okay,
yeah,
cool. Now.
$1.50 and some bread. Carry them over to your place.
Some water? Are we giving them some water too?
No water.
No water? No water? He's got to pay $1.50 for the water? That is the entire $1.50.
Yep.
You're truly the homeless.
Think I've made the money?
No, I think you've got water in your tap.
Anyway, grab a hobo, watch the Oscars.
But make sure it's a hobo that speaks English.
Or not.
You know, you can speak a foreign language. You
might make it funnier.
Make it funnier. All right. Well, I know it's been a while since we reviewed a movie. We're actually gonna film a review of what we've seen right after we're done with this.
Yeah.
So keep watching because that'll probably be posted like 5 minutes after this is. So Martin and Zach, we're out. Oscars. Good time.
Zach. That's my name. I'm allowed to say my name now.
Yeah, you are.
My name is Zach.
You graduated to saying your own name.
Woohoo!
All right. Later.
Bye.